I don't know how to start this video. Yeah, so this is me. I don't know how to start this video. I don't know how to do this video. I'm scared. Because I know people have opinions, which is okay. But sometimes those opinions can be really mean, and I don't really want to deal with all those mean opinions right now. But you know, I think it's finally time that I tell you guys. It's nothing really new. I will put this. I'll put this back here. There we go. I was just trying to figure out the right time to tell you guys. I really don't know. Also, don't mind that monstrosity. You're already gonna know what happened by the time you see this video. But I'm gonna make a new one, put it here, as I said before. And then this flag is gonna be up there, so you're gonna see this flag up there. Now the meaning behind this flag and the reason why I'm telling you now and I didn't tell you before, you guys are the last people to know. My family already knows. My friends already know. Some platforms, Instagram knows, Twitter knows, but I think that's only because I have friends who support me over there, because you can't really talk to friends over here, you know? But I really don't know how to tell you guys about this, because I don't really feel safe, I guess, saying it over here, but I mean, what do I got to lose, right? I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll just probably have to delete the video and just forget everything ever happened. But it did. But yes, if you know what this flag is, then you already know where I'm going with this video. If you don't know what this flag is, let me tell you. This flag, right here, this beautiful flag, my baby, it symbolizes transgender, trans, anything like that. A part of, the LGBTQ plus community or whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you the story of, like, how I came out and when I came out and everything. And basically, yeah, and I'm hoping you guys won't, like, judge me or anything, but let's take a trip back to, 2016? No, I was, like, 16, so that was 2018? Math. What's math? Okay, no, it was 2012. Was it? I don't know. Anyways, all I know is I was, like, 16, and, well, okay, so 15, I came out as gay. Meaning at the time that I liked women. I'm just gonna tell you all as it is. And then about a year later, because, I thought I was, I always knew I was different. I just didn't know how to explain it, how I felt, in a way. Which why I was kind of nervous to come out to my family and everything, because, like, I came out to my friend first because I already knew that she had, like, friends who were a part of the LGBTQ, and she's also a part of the LGBTQ plus. So I felt more comfortable telling her first, but, eventually I got there to telling my parents and everything. Well, yeah, so, like, about a year after I came out as gay, I came out as trans, which means that I never felt comfortable as a woman, will never feel comfortable as a woman, will never, ever, I just, no, it's not there, it's non-existing for me. So, and, like, at first, like, I didn't know much about, like, transitioning and everything. Like, I know a lot more now, and I'm 100% down with it, and I can't wait to start I can't even say the word, transitioning, which I'm also excited to bring you guys along this journey. This is the start of my transitioning journey. Why is that word so hard to say? But, yeah. As you can tell in my voice, I'm a little nervous, but, we're just gonna push through it. Yeah, so I came out to my parents when I was like 16. I was nervous, so you think you guys have, or anyone out there who's ever came out to their parents in any way, you guys think you had an embarrassing coming out story. Nah, I never really came out. Well, I came out. I've never, like, told my mom or my parents in any way. I told them, but I mean, I had my friend do it because I was a nervous wreck, I'll admit, and I was scared. Because, I didn't know what was gonna happen, because apparently this is a big deal, changing your gender and everything, and people will look at you differently, and they will just, like, still assume that you were the assigned gender, would you say that? At birth, the gender that you were born as. So they'll still, like, bring that out and talk to you about that and everything, which I try to avoid as much, and I'm pretty sure every transgender person tries to avoid those questions about why you wanted to be transgender, or are you sure that you want this, because, like, once you go, there's no going back, basically. Which, I mean, it's fine, I guess, that you guys have, or that anyone has, questions and everything, and opinions. It's fine, but, like, it's hard to explain. The best way I can explain is that I've always felt more masculine than feminine, and I was like, I figured, like, looking back through, like, everything and remembering how I acted as, like, a young kid to, like, older, I always felt more, or at least looked on more of the masculine side, we'll say. And yeah, that's not saying anything, because at the time, I guess I didn't really know what that meant or anything. I was just kind of going with the flow, just, like, kind of, like, going as what I was supposed to be, like, I was born as a female, so that's basically how I acted, even though to me at the time it didn't feel right. But of course, I didn't know that I could transition into a guy until, like, I was like 18. So, like, 2 years after I came out as trans, like, I knew that I can, like, bind, which I actually have my first binder coming on the way. I was gonna wait to do this video when I had my binder, but I couldn't wait, because, I'm really excited to tell the story, and for you guys to be, like, like, to know me more, I guess you could say. Give me a second. Oh my god, Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, I just, when I figured out, or when I found out, because how I found out is when, one time me and my friend, we went, it was like a slash bar kind of thing with, like, a stage where you can, like, perform and stuff. So, of course, I mean, at the time I wasn't old enough to go to the bar, so me and my friend, we actually had this gig, so we were actually singing. Story for another day. I'm never doing that again. It was nerve-wracking, I'll just tell you guys that, but this is not what we're here to talk about today. But what I'm getting at is that when we were there, I think it was there, because my friend's friend, who was transgender, was there. So I was like, wait, so you can actually like transition and I can be like more masculine than just wearing guy clothes and cutting my hair short, you know? I can actually like have like a beard. I can get rid of, you know, that, make it more flat. Like I could do that. And when I found that out, I started looking into it more. And that's when I was like, this is definitely what I'm going for. This is what I want. This is truly me. And yeah, so here we are. Like, what? I'm 20 now, so it's like 2 years later. I'm actually I'm really excited. Now I've never fully told anyone how I truly feel on this whole transitioning thing. I've only just came out as trans. Now I had many comments being like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" To answer, yeah, I'm sure. And the one thing that someone has always told me, I'm not gonna say who, is just they told me I needed to wait, basically, because I wasn't because they didn't want me to like go into things and then be like, oh wait, I don't want to do this anymore. But I mean, yeah, so they were like, wait a bit, think about it. If you still want to do it, then do it. So I guess here I am. I thought about it. I'm still continuously thinking about it, and I'm really excited to actually do it. So right now, I'm kind of doing things on the low. Like, I don't really keep my family. I feel like I probably should, but I don't really like talking about it because like I said before, I want to try and avoid as many questions of people telling me I shouldn't do it because I know well enough that I do. I can't talk about it because I'm gonna end up crying because I'm just an emotional wreck like that, you know? Because I'm very, we'll just say I'm very sensitive when it comes to this kind of thing. And not being able to do what I want to do or how I feel most comfortable with. And this is something that I've that's been weighing on me for like so long, and I've wanted to start and everything, but you know, and I'm finally going to do it, and I'm finally taking that step to transition over to a guy. So this is part 1 of the series. It may take a while. I will keep you guys updated. Now, for the top surgery, because I will do that, and like getting testosterone and everything, I will. You guys went away for a second there. Okay, but no, yeah, I do plan on doing all that, and we will do it one step at a time. For now, I think I'm just gonna focus on binding. Yeah, so I probably didn't start this video off in the right way. Let me, guys, introduce myself properly. Hi, guys. My name is Emmett. I am 20 years old. I don't think that matters, but, you know, here we are. My pronouns are he and him for anyone who is wondering, and I would appreciate it and would love if you can call me by that, because anything else just doesn't exist. Same goes for my name. I hate it when people call me the name that I was assigned at birth with. Does that make sense? But some people I do allow because, you know, for some people, it's hard for them to, what do you say, grasp, I guess, for them to understand what you're going through. So I just leave it alone, even though deep down inside I hate it. So, I mean, if you guys are watching this, please try and call me by my name that I'm telling you to call me by, which is Emmett. And yeah. Yeah, now some people, they do like if you want to call me M, that's fine. because it's short for both, you know? Like, if you don't feel like calling me, or if you don't feel comfortable with calling me Emmett, even though it's not really your place to feel uncomfortable with, because the thing is that you need to know is that with this transitioning process, it's how to make me feel more comfortable in myself, which yeah, so if you just please try to call me by my name. I won't answer you by anything else, just saying, because that is not my name. Now, okay, we're not done yet. I'll tell you, okay, when I don't know, okay, so I told my parents when I was like 16, and I told my friend when I was like 16, like 15, 16. And then probably like around the same time I came out on Instagram, because I had a friend that I came out to, because I don't know why I felt more comfortable with talking about it over there, and I was like, oh hey, look, I'm trans. Would you look at that? Transitioning as, you know, whatever. And and where I had friends over there who were either a part of the community or was, you know, accepting of the community, it made me feel like I was comfortable to share my story and what I was feeling and who I am. But I mean, well, yeah, so I came out over there, and then Twitter is basically the same thing. I pretty much came out over there. Here, like I said before, I wanted to, but I feel like I didn't, because I might have felt like I was scared I would feel alone, and everyone would be like, you know, hating on me, which, I mean, you guys got your opinions, you know, that's fine. But, you know, and one thing that also made me more comfortable with sharing my story on YouTube is that I've seen that there are actually a lot more than I thought of, like, people that are sharing their transitioning stories and everything on YouTube. So I was like, well, if they can do it, I can do it, you know? Like, what's the worst? What's the worst that can happen? So here we are. I believe that's it. That's all I really have to say. When I get my binder, I will definitely show you what it looks like. I also have a new outfit coming along with it that matches it, which I can't wait. And I have a bunch of stuff that will hopefully help me transition to a more masculine thing. Yeah. So I think the final thing before we end this video is what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take down that hideous thing and put up the sign to make it official that this is, well, I mean, yes, while this isn't a fully trans video, I will be making videos, or, I mean, a fully trans channel, but I will be making trans videos, definitely, like, letting you guys know of everything. And of course, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Of course, everything is welcome. Please be respectful. If not, I will have to take down this video, because, like I said, I am very sensitive when it comes to sharing my feelings and, you know, opening up about being trans. So, but I mean, if you guys, you know, have, like, respectful questions and everything, I will answer. And yeah, so I guess now it's time to put up the flag. There we go. It's a little wonky. I'm gonna try to straighten it up a little bit. I can't see anything. I can't tell anything. That looks right? I don't know. Looks good. We love it. There we go. It's up. I might fix it later off camera. Yeah. I mean, it's always been official, but it's official on this channel is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, and of course, if you know, welcome. All is welcome. Everyone, I can't speak. Everyone from the LGBTQ plus community is welcome here. Everyone. No matter what, even if you're not a part of it. But you have to accept it. Or, you know, you have to be nice. Be nice about it. Basically what I'm saying is don't be homophobic, because I don't allow that kind of stuff here. So, yeah, but that's gonna be it. I need to fix this because I just realized it's really close to my face. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video, and right here, I'm probably gonna put, right here I'm gonna put the Brussels board, but I'm gonna make it look better, make it look good. I'm gonna use markers. I think I've already mentioned this in the video that you've already seen. But, yeah. If you guys like today's video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye! Also, check my second channel, link is down in the description. Also, check out my third channel, that is also down in the description. Yeah. Peace!